Andres Rey. Today we're jumping into Special Ops Lioness. This is episode 7. I'm ready to jump right into this episode. We have a very long day. Well, I have a very long day of filming, so I'm trying to film as much content as I can, and this is the first runner-up. So far, this show has been amazing. We established that Aaliyah and Cruz apparently have this little relationship going on, as I thought. And now we're going to see what else is going to happen, because things I hear start picking up. Although the whole show has been pick up from the get-go. So I'm ready to jump right into this. If you would like to see this in full reaction, of course you can. For the second and third tier here on this platform, that will definitely copyright all my as well as my other platform, Patreon. And now if you want to support the channel for free, please hit that like button, share, and don't forget to comment down below. Now, without further ado, let's jump into Special Ops Lioness and find out exactly what the show has got to give.
Need to check wedding planners, catering companies, see what's booked. Get me times, get me number.
She's on the move.
Where?
The city.
With luggage?
Yes, with luggage.
I got someone to cover.
Roger that.
There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on.
Yeah, about as good as those things can go.
Where are you headed?
Puerto Vallarta.
I need part 2 of my favor.
Your favor's got a part 2?
Favor's a part 5. You burned me, motherfucker. You remember that?
Where's she?
Long Island, on her way to the city.
How you tracking her?
GPS on her phone and a voice-activated transmitter.
On my way.
Oh, wow.
If we give Sifa a courtesy call, they'll probably let us bring it in. Don't tell them the reason you have an asset embedded. Just tell them you want to provide cover.
Gonna end up reaching Joint Chiefs, and we're gonna be back in a room in the White House with a senator telling us how to fight a war.
You know what they're going to say about that at your congressional hearing? Why didn't you call her fucking cell phone?
Because it'll get her killed and expose the entire program. That's what we'll say. Look, we can cancel the mission, we can shut down the program, but that Marine is going to Mallorca whether we like it or not.
I want you on the ground in Mallorca as well. If they want to stop it and we really can't, it's at least got to look like we tried.
6th Fleet in Naples. We have destroyers homeported in Rota.
Can you park a destroyer near Palma?
When do you leave for Mallorca? When do we leave? I don't know. Arab way. Marriage is a contract that has already been signed. The oil business is a dirty one, so the date announced is never the date. But for me, it's perfect. Go to the beach, have a feast, and come home. Do you like having your own driver? I have no choice. Maybe someone tries to snatch me off the street. They'll have their work cut out for them with Hasif. In Beverly Hills, if they see you with a nice car or purse, rings, they follow you home. If you're pretty enough, they take you too.
Damn.
There is a world inside the world. A special world. And I'm going to show it to you.
Been summering in the Hamptons?
Yeah, until autumn ran us off. Now the Mediterranean.
Mr. Rowie guessed that your shoe size was a 9?
Yeah, and she took. I looked.
Oh my gosh. The life, honey.
Holy shit.
No, don't look at the price. Finish it. Finish!
This how you shop?
Yeah, the world within a world. Let's try this.
I actually like that.
Thank you.
I don't know, I don't like this one.
What did you think about this morning?
Oh!
It's all I think about.
Oh!
Yeah, I thought about it. This is not the place to figure this out.
No, it's not. But I do know a place. If you want me to take you there, take me. Just leave them there. Buy you 5 more. I don't care about the fucking dress.
Or she's crying because she knows she's betraying her.
Hey, you flying out of Langley?
FBO at Dulles.
FBO.
We don't need a manifest at FBO.
Great. We're on our own again.
We're all tucked away over here. She checked into the Pendry.
And where are you?
Same place. Because these two are a couple.
What'd you think they're a couple?
I've been listening to him fuck for the past 3 hours.
I'm gonna send her there in an hour.
Got it.
Caitlin!
I gotta get there. I need a chopper. Thank you.
Bobby? Yeah. Come on.
Let's go.
Shit.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna take a walk.
Are you coming back?
This has a future.
Does the future we make it?
And it has a future. Just getting some fresh air.
Everything's fine.
Doesn't look fine.
We had to fight. Friends fight.
Want me to go after her?
No.
This is kind of unprofessional.
Just landed. She's coming up. I'm gonna go grab a drink at the bar. If you need me, text me.
Yeah. We had sex is what happened.
So you had sex. What's the issue?
Tend to be one thing and just not feel like fly across the world.
Well, wait a minute. I don't care how big this room is. You talk this shit in a whisper. There's alone. And then there's you. I get it. I also know that you have been abused. And then you gave yourself to the Marines. And then to me. And now you have a purpose. But I can't make you feel loved. She made you feel that. But don't delude yourself into thinking she's in love with you. She is going to a compound in Riyadh where she will stay.
Damn.
You've been to war. You have killed many a father. He is financially responsible for every conflict in the Middle East since 9/11. This is the biggest target we've uncovered since Bin Laden, who was a father, I might add. She's using you.
I don't think so.
Same way we're using him. You making contact and eliminating that target. That betrayal will break her.
Just give me a fair fight.
There's no such thing as a fair fight. I just need you to pretend for 7 days. Give me 7 days. Can you do that for me?
But I don't think she's pretending.
I don't care if she is. I only care that you're pretending.
At first I was like, what's the point of her coming to meet her? But she's very good at like breaking down everything.
What did I do wrong?
You didn't do anything wrong.
I only did what you wanted.
You're getting married.
I'm getting traded.
I don't want to watch your father give you away. You don't want me anywhere near it. Trust me.
She's outing herself. She's blowing the whole fucking mission.
He won't be at the wedding.
It would be suicide for him. He's smarter than that.
We can't do this anymore.
It's too complicated.
Wait.
It's pointless.
If I canceled the wedding, I'd be killed. To feel love just once. Better never to feel it. Now I know what I'm missing. There will be 500 people at the wedding. And no friends. Unless you come.
Yeah. I'll accept.
FDR, take a cab. Don't take an Uber. Pay cash. Sit.
I'll stand.
Sit the fuck down.
I'm not blown.
You shut off your transmitter.
We have no future.
What else?
That's it.
What else? 8 people are gonna risk their lives to protect you. What else? Why didn't you stay with her?
Because I can't sleep beside the woman whose father I'm supposed to kill.
Why not fly with her?
She's going to Riyadh first.
You trust her on a commercial flight alone? Maybe she doesn't show. We punt this one.
I just need her to sleep and think and try to get my fucking head right.
I say she misses her flight. Takes the ride with us to Barcelona, travels on from there. Kyle can shadow.
I wouldn't trust her for this mission
Have you
no
ever
more.
been in a battle that you didn't think you'd survive? Difference here, in battle, the guilt comes after. In this fight, the guilt is with you from the very beginning. We're wheels up at 1500.
All the same, a missile strike is our surest option, if it comes to that.
I disagree. With every fiber of my being, but I'll do it. Kate gets home today. I want to see her.
I would too.
Doing okay, kiddo?
Been better.
I can do your job. Even for 5 minutes.
Made a pretty big mess of it.
It's not about how you do it. You did it. Just, keep that compass pointed north, huh?
Thank you.
All right, kiddo, let's go.
New car?
Yeah, the wheelchair wouldn't fit in mine. Okay, you ready for this?
It can't be much worse than getting in the car. Can you walk? Does it look like I can walk?
Remember her age.
Looks like you have a shower and bathroom detail, Mom. Look at you.
I need you to forgive me.
For what?
For not being here this week. Somewhere I'd rather not go to do something I just, I don't want to do, Kate.
You can't have my father help me to use the bathroom and bathe me. It's a mother's job.
And she's going to be staying in the guest room.
Problem solved then.
Does she know what her mom does for a living?
Is it dangerous?
Yeah, you want to ask these fucking questions?
Could you be killed?
No, she's thinking about that.
Yes. I need you to give me your word that this stays between us, okay?
Are you scared?
Very scared.
You promise me that you'll come back.
It's my luck to make that promise. I promise you I'll try.
I love you.
Why is Mama crying?
She's just worried about Kate.
Why are you crying?
It's the last wine I'm putting in for a desk. I can't fucking do this anymore. The decision's been made.
Oh, that was sad.
It's a bad one, isn't it?
I'm off to see the world. What's the matter?
Everybody's crying and I don't know why.
Be that your sister's home.
That's it?
That's it. We're all a bunch of softies, huh?
Olaf made a deal with the devil and now he's paying for it. Thought you left.
Got delayed. I'm leaving now.
The leaders we've placed in power need us to be the enemy of their people. Need them to stay in power. Iran is what happens when they don't. You're on the verge of removing the financial center of that unrest. All this nonsense about climate change. We sit on the precipice of a third world war every day. I doubt the species lives long enough to die from climate change.
Thank you for removing my moral high ground in this one.
At the end of the day, your job is to make sure our textbooks aren't in Russian. Survival is a better motivator than morality anyway.
I'll see you in a week. If I don't end up in a Spanish prison.
You making a joke, or is that where you're going?
See you in a week.
They don't seem like they love each other.
Wheels up.
No, fuck.
Now it's party.
I want you to watch something. Every single terrorist attack we can conclusively link Amrohi to. 8-hour flight. You're not gonna finish it. But I want you to try.
So, we think it's this house. It was rented last week. We do have a satellite on it now. You look right here, there's all kinds of shit going on. Caterers, florists.
Where's the recon staged?
In a house about a half a mile away. Approach is a disaster. It sits on a peninsula. The shoreline is a fucking cliff.
So base off a yacht, something that's fast to insert.
The Roosevelt does have a crack team of PJs assigned to it.
If you're being exfilled, then the Lovis option has been blown.
What's the food situation on this fucking thing? Is this it? Oh, fucking bingo! Need a hand in here.
Gotta ask me twice.
If that was an episode, I don't know what was. This was an amazing episode. The stakes are super high. They can't get any higher. Hi, touch the sky. What a time to be watching this show and wrapping this show up when we have what's going on with Palestine and Israel. And talking about terrorist attacks and that whole sort. You know, and I do not comment on things because, first off, it was so sad to see and hear of what has happened. And then I listened to the other side, and the other side is saying this has also been happening to the Palestine people for 75 years, how they've been occupied and their people have been killed etc. And then as well with Israel, and now we have also this show and the ending showing literally the aftermath of like all these people and all these terror attacks and all these people being killed and executed. You know that you keep hearing about beheadings. I did know about people being lit on fire. I heard about that actually. I heard about people being like, if you're gay, they would throw you off rooftops. Like, I don't know if they would like kill you before that or like they just find the highest rooftop and just like push you. Like, it's really bad. And then all these innocent lives dying. When the older man who's married to Nicole Kidman, who literally, they just don't have it just seems like they're just so cold with each other. But I guess dealing with both of their type of jobs that they're in, you can see how they are. Because you can see how why do I know her name? The main lady, all these names, the only names I remember right now is Cruz and Aaliyah. So if I keep saying this lady and this man and this, I'll try to describe them, but hopefully you guys know what I mean. No, I don't write notes. But yes, so the main black lady who's married to the sexy white daddy who's a doctor, you can see how cold she is, but because the doctor, the father, is not in that type of field, that's why their relationship, I feel like, kind of more meshes compared to Nicole Kidman and her man, which are kind of almost in the same general field place of government type of crap that they're in. Cause it just seems like you don't give a flying fuck what Kate does. I mean, is that her name, Nicole Kidman? Is her name Kate? Or is the black lady's name? Somebody's name was Kate. Or was that the kid's name? So there's another name, Kate, floating around. I don't know who Kate is. But then I was kind of getting, one thing I know and two things for certain, the black lady who's married to the sexy the doctor daddy, their child who was just shot and stuff, and how the child's come back. Like, she always like kind of rubs me wrong as a character, not the actress, but the character. But then I have to always remember she's younger, and also she's been in a situation where she just lost her friends, plus she's a teenager, plus her parents are both not around. She's really raising her sister. So there's a lot of different elements on why her character is the way it is. So I have to remember that, but I always get irritated and it's hard for me not to express myself right at that moment. But when I take a step back and I look at it, and when they had that really, really somber moment when they were talking, they both kind of let each other in a little bit. And you can see that kind of reminded me when I was, I think, in 12th grade. Was I in 12th grade? I'm pretty sure I was in 12th grade or 11th grade. Was I in one of those grades? I don't know. I think I was in high school. I'm pretty sure I was in high school, and my brother was being sent to Iraq. Child, I will never forget that news. And he wasn't home. He didn't tell me. My mom told me. And I broke down crying because you know what? And then it led to my anger, plus, being also a teenager, being in high school, and dealing with everything else you're dealing with at that time. And my father just passed, 3 years before that. Then September 11th happened, and 3 years before that, my father died 1 month after September 11th. Child, it was a lot. So I can only imagine what that child was feeling at that moment. The anger was more scared, and it was projected into anger, and then it just turned into tears because you don't know. And the mother didn't promise. Listen, if she dies, by the way, if the mom dies or Nicole Kidman dies, if either one of them die in the next episode, I'm letting you guys know. I don't know how I'm gonna handle it. I might break down and cry. I feel myself crying just thinking about it. And I'm like, do not let anything. Okay, Nicole Kidman, if she dies, she's still a boss. And she'll probably die in the most boss way. But if that black lady dies, with all them kids back at home, and she was talking about putting in papers to sit at a desk after this. If she dies in this episode, the next episode, I will break down crying. I will break this camera and you guys won't see a reaction. Not joking. I will be really, really upset though. Then we had Cruz, and I was getting mad at Cruz. I was like, girl, this is very not Marie-like, girl. You are letting your emotions get into this. And then I'm like sitting back thinking, once the lady explained everything about how Cruz was in an abusive relationship and, she has no friends, she has no family, she doesn't have anybody. And when somebody finally showed her love because her boyfriend was garbage, now it all was making sense. And I had to once again step back and be like, damn, you are correct. That's why she's acting the way she is. It does make sense. Everything makes sense. Everything makes sense. But at that moment, I do get irritated. I'm only human, okay? I'm only human. One thing I know, and two things for certain, there's no way I could be in any one of those situations. There's just no way. I couldn't do it. I also feel, once again, really bad for Aaliyah. She has no choice in life. And that's with, I don't, see, and here's another thing. I want to talk about people who with arranged marriages and people, in Palestine or, in her background where she has no choice or they'll kill her, is what she says. But I don't know that much to talk out of this TV show. That's why it's sometimes hard for me to comment, because this happens in real life and you don't want to offend somebody, and it's also extremely sad. Like, every day I wake up out of my very comfortable bed, I thank God and everything else in between that I am living in America. Like, the worst thing I sometimes get irritated with is like my job is annoying sometimes. I have a roommate that irritates me. My friends might be irritating sometimes. My mom or family members, I just get irritated sometimes. But overall, I live fine. Like, I don't go outside looking at, bombs blowing up. I don't have to worry about, you actually never know in 2023. But overall, that it's nothing like how it is in the Middle East right now, especially right now, or other parts of the world where it is just craziness. It's crazy. So, I thank my lucky stars that I am in the predicament that I am to be able to film a TV show that is really happening in real life once again. It's really sad. When the guy said, we're worried about climate change, but we might not even live, our existence might not even live to see a problem with climate change. I do believe in climate change. I actually do. And I wish that we would stop cutting down trees and killing animals that are endangered, or killing animals at all, and destroying animals' world that they live in, and the pollution and just all of it, littering. I'm very pro-earth, okay? I'm like, look at the earth, y'all. The water, the glaciers is melting, the polar bears have been swimming. They just want to fucking find land. There's a lot of shit going on. The fires, the diseases, there's a lot, right? But I also agree with what he's saying. We are in the brick every day. We are on just the edge of World War III. Putin can't die quick enough. And all these other leaders, I don't know why we keep focusing on China, besides China being, economy-wise, I guess, where they just can manufacture a lot of crap, and they're really good at doing that, and the technology and stuff like that. I know US is competing with China in that aspect. But look at Russia and some other those Middle Eastern countries that are literally out of control. And also, let's not talk about that. Also, the dictators in Africa, what's happening in Haiti, what's happening in Venezuela, what's happening in Trinidad with the drug cartels. Child, I'm telling you, the world is effing crazy at this point. I don't know, y'all. You never know. We are on a brick. Is it brick or break? Brick. break. We're very close to World War III, and if we don't get it together, y'all, shit is about to turn up, and I just do not want to be a part of it. And a nuclear bomb does not discriminate. It doesn't matter what color or race, religion, or anything else that you are. So I'm gonna need everybody just to calm the fuck down, because if one nuclear bomb goes off, then another nuclear bomb's gonna go off, and we already seen this depiction. There's too many countries that have nuclear bombs, and everybody's gonna start bombing each other, and there's gonna be literally no world left. So you thought that the dinosaurs had it bad when they got extinct. You wait. So we will be vaporized. So I just really wish that everybody really gets it together. But at this point, there's just so much hatred in the world, and there's nobody de-escalating it down. It's just constant. There's so many problems in this world, y'all. And that's what this show reminds me of. There's a lot of effing problems, and we need a problem solver. And it's not a nuclear bomb. So can you please all just fucking drink Poland Spring water, get you yourself a cheeseburger, well done, put some onions on it, lettuce if you can, a nice little ripe tomato, and just relax, okay? Do you like mayonnaise and mustard and ketchup on your shit? Like, calm the fuck down, world, because we are very close. At this point, I just want to be with the killer whales. I want to dive deep with the killer whales, y'all. You know, they're friendly to humans. Anyways, I enjoyed this. I would give this I swear, I really wish, like, if I wasn't me and I was watching this reaction and, like, watching me, I'd be like, yo, this guy is fucking crazy. Like, he's literally insane. We're watching about the special ops, and this man's talking about killer whales. Like, he got the wrong show. Free Willy is not happening right now. Sorry, y'all. But if I would rate this a 9.5, I enjoyed it thoroughly, and I really can't wait for us to wrap up the final episode. Guys, if you want to support this channel for free, please hit that like button, share, and comment down below. If you want to know when I drop all my notifications or my reactions, because I do post a lot, so that'll be underneath notifications, there is a bell. Hit that little bell, which is right next to the subscribe button, and it will let you guys know whenever I do anything here on the YouTube platform. And I'll see you guys next time with more Special Ops Lioness.